Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, the battle against terrorism is now focused on ISIS. And this is taking place in Iraq and Syria. But ISIS is probably much more of a threat to their immediate neighbors than they are to the United States. And as a matter of fact, if you ask law enforcement and terrorism experts, they will tell you that the greatest threat to the United States is not from any foreign group. It's from people who already live here. And they are not Muslims, they are Christians. They're from a bizarre sect of Christianity called the Christian Identity Movement. This is a strange mix of anarchist and white supremacist politics dedicated to white Christian activism. It's basically God versus the government. And these people believe that only white people were created in God's image. Now, this would be extremely funny if these people were not so dangerous. So first, let's deal with the funny part. There's no mention of white people in the Bible. Christianity did not originate with white people. The Hebrews were Semites. Same race as Arabs. So they were Arab-type people. The reason why there's so many white people in Israel now is because European Jews went there after the state of Israel was created. But these are not descendants of the Hebrews. Right? So the original Hebrews, the original Israelites, were Arabic people. Which means that the first Christians were Arabic people. So the God that Christians worship was actually an Arabic creation. And Jesus Christ, the Son of God, was actually an Arab. So according to the Christian Identity Movement, Jesus Christ was not created in God's image. Now that's fucking hysterical. So now that you've had a good laugh, let's deal with the unfunny part. And the unfunny part is that these are very twisted, sick, dangerous, and thanks to the NRA, very well-armed people. The Ku Klux Klan is a Christian identity group. So are the neo-Nazis, skinheads, and a lot of people in the militia movement and other violent activist groups. Cliven Bundy and the thugs and the armed thugs that went to stand with him are part of the Christian Identity Movement. We'd all have been better off if they had been massacred on the spot where they stood. Gerard and Amanda Miller, who murdered police and other people in Vegas, were part of this Christian Identity Movement. Timothy McVeigh was part of the Christian Identity Movement. So was Scott Rader, who murdered Dr. George Tiller. And he had close ties to Operation Rescue, a group that, despite the violence that they have done in the past, has never been properly investigated. Wade Michael Page, who killed a bunch of Sikhs in Milwaukee, was part of the Christian Identity Movement. So we might be worried about radical Islamists creeping across our border, but the biggest threat to our nation is radical Christians, and they're already here. Now, I have often said that we should close the prison at Gitmo. But if we're going to keep it open, these are the people that we should be sending there. Thanks for listening.